Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Donadoni! And he's taking no chances there. And again! Ibrahimovic, a player who tries a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
There will be a throw-in. Rijkaard, and it's Totti. It's a promising position. That's been cut out, well played. Bonucci is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Totti. Now Van Basten. And here's the chance to counter. And he's worked it through. Cafu. Now the delivery. Impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Donadoni. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Platini. Half an hour played now. Cafu. Ibrahimovic, Ronaldinho, and it's Nagatomo. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Hullet, and here's Van Basten. Stefan de Vrij. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Platini. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's in on, it's Van Basten! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Corner number 2 then. Cross into the box. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance here to counter. And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. That's going across goal. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He won't be happy with that one. That could spell trouble. Costa Curta. Now Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent... And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Platini in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a look and place it forward.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after... And set off! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Van Basten. Donatoni. Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. Dida claims comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Van Basten. And the finish! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
So, third corner of the game. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Ibrahimovic. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! And he makes no mistake. And the game has liftoff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Nagatomo. Ball is over the line.
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's Ronaldinho. Heading backwards. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Now he's got space here. Goes for a shot! And he has his goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Serginho receives it in a wide... Getting up there! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And real chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Vieri clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Vieri. Well, they're certainly pressing with... He's going for goal! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Seedorf clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Sostituzione
Two
per
coaches
l'Inter.
are signalling
Numero
changes
32.
here, both at the same time.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Just the keeper in his way. And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Batistuta tries a measured ball. Can he spark a counter here? De Vrij cuts out the pass. Ledjed. The final 5 minutes.
Inter really don't have it.
And he's let fly. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity. That's the keeper's ball. Opts for safety. Back to the keeper it goes.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
And that has left him in a heap.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Serginho. Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ledjed. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Parcheggiare intorno allo stadio.